Hey guys, how's it going? Master Bucks here, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode, another season of the Wrexham Road to Glory here in FIFA 22. And of course, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Championship. We were promoted last season, of course we were, and we will be playing in the second division. If we can get promoted from this league in this season, we will be in the promised land of the Premier League. Whether or not we'll get it done is to be determined, but this is the team that we have currently got right now to start this championship season. Paul Mullen and Cash Kid up top, Davo on the wing, we got Manu on the left. It's the same team, of course, from before. We've got Freeman and Barber, a new centre midfield, young centre midfield duo I'm keen to give a little bit more game time to. Hermoso and Hayden, Valentine the right back, Cameron Green the left back, Marinovic in goal. And of course, a very nice supporting cast. Some of these players might be going, some might be staying, of course, and we might see some rotation throughout the team. But trust, we will be making some big signings in this episode. My shortlist, maybe not Pedri, but my shortlist is stacked, full of players, and you want to know the good news too. We, for so long, have been restrained in who we can buy because of strict transfer negotiation settings. In League One, we couldn't sign one player above a 70 overall. Do you know what the cap is for the Championship? See, I was nervous that it was going to be like 75, but no, it is actually 80. So we can go ahead and sign a player that is 79 rated or lower. So we can't go for an 80 rated player, but that is fine. When my entire team is basically 70 at best, this is huge. We could seriously shape up the team. And I will be looking to completely overhaul the team and add almost, if I can, an entire starting 11 of new high 70 rated players in order to compete in the Championship. But the budget that we have, though, is only 8 million. So it will be incredibly difficult for us to be able to bring in and afford those high quality players. But we will be taking care of all that very, very shortly. For now, though, I want to focus on the stadium. Of course, we've come from non-league, literal non-league, all the way to the Championship, and we're one step away from Premier League. I think the time has come to bang up our stadium a bit. I am going to build an entirely new stadium, multiple tier, big enough to fill all the fans for hopefully when we get in the Premier League. So, ladies and gentlemen, Racecourse Ground is getting an upgrade. Welcome to the new digs. We've added a brand new tier. We're still keeping the iconic green seats and the red stadium color to mimic the red and green of Wrexham AFC. And man, this club has gone up a level. I might play around a little with the pitch too. How about we go with like a tartan type of a pitch design? I don't mind that. A very nice new stadium that we will be balling in season 3 in the Championship and from every season onward. But anyway, people, time's come. I'm now pretty well able to get almost every single player on my shortlist, bar those 3 up the top. And I'm going to look for the best players that I can possibly find to add into the team, whether I make one big signing, several signings from free agents, we'll see with the limited cash that we have for the time being. The very first player I have come across is Oscar Mingueza from formerly Barcelona. Things are like, he's an okay player, but he's definitely not a starting 11 Barcelona player, or he shouldn't be. And clearly things have not gone the way that he would have liked at Barcelona. He is now able to be picked up as a free agent. I'm looking at his stats. He's got ridiculous sprint speed for a centre back. He could also play a right back for us too, but I'd be keen to whack this guy in the middle if possible. And I am super keen to bring this man into Wrexham AFC. We're in the Championship now. It's a much more respectable league for him to be playing in versus, you know, what we were doing in League One. And we have seen teams or players come from Spain all the time to English clubs. I'm going to give this a go. He's one of the highest rated players I can go for, and he's going to be about 35k a week. This is going to be such an amazing get. This is where things swing for us. Finally, for everyone that's been sticking around, you know, all 10 episodes, not being able to sign anyone of real quality, it's changing today. And goodness gracious me, his wage demands are actually quite very low. I mean, I know that with the bonuses and everything, it probably makes that up. 15 clean sheets. Honestly, I'm not even really going to adjust anything here. I think maybe all I'll do is turn that into 20, because I'm not sure if we'd get 20 this week. We play a lot of football, but I'm not sure if even we would get 20 clean sheets. So I'm going to submit that, and I'm happy to pay that if we do get 20 clean sheets. Means he's doing his job, and he's happy to agree to that as well. Oh my God, we have made a huge signing right here, ladies and gentlemen. Our first signing as a Championship football club. Welcome to Wrexham AFC, Oscar Mingueza. our first big signing, our big marquee of this season, but we are not done just yet. I have still got way more possible free agents that I could go for. I just need to maybe scout a few more of them, but we will advance forward a little bit, maybe do the preseason friendly tournament. But as soon as I get info on these players, I have to make a judgment on whether I sign them pretty well immediately, because I'm not sure if a lot of these players are going to be sticking around for that long. And I need to figure out who I'm going to sign pretty well immediately. So we're going to simulate about a week. We got our first game, our first win in the group stage, which is brilliant. Hopefully more cash coming. I also, in that time, got a transfer offer for Reece Hall-Johnson, who's definitely a player that I think I'm looking to let go, free up a bit of space, free up a position. He's 28, not really getting much higher rated than that. And the right back position, we're going to have well covered. Totally forgot too that we also got another pre-contract signing. I made this signing of Jose Naranjo, pretty well because he was the only player that I found that was a decent rating that I could get on a pre-contract. So I just made it for the hell of it. Let's see how he looks in comparison to Ponticelli, who's the guy that I've currently got. He's faster, he's shooting better, his passing is significantly better, his dribbling's better, better weak foot, and, you know, just really every technical stat is better for him. He's a little older, but honestly, I might run with him. Honestly, I'll run with him for a nice bench option. He can play left midfield too. He will be handy for now. God, one thing too I forgot to totally mention as well is that we have made Paul Mullen the captain going forward. Of course we did. He scored nearly 50 goals last season. He's been at the club for ages, and I feel like there's no one else better to give the armband to right now, especially with the team currently growing and overall all the time. I need to find one guy to at least give the armband to and lock it down for at least a season or so. And Paul Mullen is going nowhere. So he's got the armband. He's the captain. I'm sure he'll wear it with pride. Hell, he's got a goddamn stand named after him in real life. I think it's fair enough he gets the armband. I still don't have a super amount of info on the rest of those free agents, so I might advance forward another week or so, and we do end up getting another win. Reece Hall-Johnson has been sold, so that's another just under $1 million that's added to our budget and another space for. Look, one player here that I definitely want to go for is Maddie Longstaff, okay? Now, I don't have full information on him, but I just got the notification that apparently he's about to be signed by someone else. So I am desperate to make sure I sign this man, because I know, as a Newcastle fan, what his overall would be, that he has potential, and I want him. I want to sign him, and I'm going to make it happen without knowing anything about how much he should get paid. All I know is that Oscar Mingueza got about 30k a week, or no, he was being suggested to be signed for 30k a week. I reckon if I just offer that to him, it should be enough. I'm expecting him to be mid-70s. I am taking a risk here with this. I could overpay, I could underpay. I guess time will tell, but I have no choice. Otherwise, I'm going to lose him. Some things are pretty obvious, like for example, the fact that he's going to have a crucial squad role. I gave him a 3-year contract to Oscar Mingueza. I think he'd take about the same. And well, this makes my job a hell of a lot easier when they offer the wage without me knowing a thing. That's brilliant. Again, the appearance bonus, he'll definitely get that wage bonus. I could bring this down a bit, and maybe I will just a little bit, since, you know, I should probably do the right thing and try to save a little bit of cash here, but that's all. Just 100k off of what they're asking. And look, they've come back at me and actually offered almost the exact same thing. You know what, bugger it. I'm just accepting. We're getting it done. Welcome to the team. I know he's going to be about a mid-70 rating. I just hope he will be. Otherwise, this could be quite embarrassing if he's like only low 70s. Nope, haha, there is not a problem here. He's 76 rated. That's about what I thought he would be at 23 years of age. Lovely little addition and another big signing. Welcome to Wrexham AFC, Maddie Longstaff. Our new superstar wonder kid youngster, hopefully our new hopeful Ginger Pirlo, if you will, for Wrexham AFC, Maddie Longstaff and Oscar Mingueza. I need to figure out exactly how to pronounce that last name, but our two big, finally, signings over a 75 rating. How beautiful. Shout out, by the way, to Egget Unar, aka Egg Plays, who helped me out with these little transfer edits. I think they are dope as fuck, and every time we make a big signing, you'll see them, don't you worry. Egget has his own series on his own channel where he's currently doing a Create a Club with RB London. If you're interested in that, then be sure to check it out. His link's in the description. Already the team is starting to make us just strides, but we still have further to go. And hopefully we have more possible cash to be picked up as well. We just need to get out of the group stages here, will we? Not a good start. Oh dear. and we do, at least we managed to get to the semi-finals. Got an offer for Paul Valentin for a swap deal for a player that I really did not want, and Braden Manu. Decent offer from Ibar here, but I love Braden Manu in the last season, so I'm going to reject that as well and keep him here. Our budget's already gone up to 9.5 mil just for getting to the semis. Man, I really hope we get through to the final and win it. And look, we have definitely signed already 2 free agents in this episode. This will be the last one that we make in this episode. Willem Jubels is another one. I've signed a centre back. I've signed a centre midfielder. Kind of looks like I'm on a bit of a run at the moment. I may as well complete it with a striker signing. And yes, we have a fair few strikers in the team, that's for sure. But I'm thinking of converting some of them to just proper wingers and maybe selling some of the others, if you know what I mean. And this man looks like he could be quite a handy little backup, or not backup, sorry, a starter alongside Paul Mullen. With, of course, the very nice pace advantage that he has got. Decent decent, shooting and finishing stats. Ball control, dribbling, injury prone's a little concerning, but with the speed there and being 6'1" and a physical player, I'm fairly okay with making this last signing as well. It's going to be on me to offer this kid a wage. He's not going to be one of the absolute star signings of this entire career mode. He's going to be a very decent, very handy player for us, I think, though, regardless. It's recommended I offer him 19k. I'm going to offer him 20. Hopefully that should be just about fine, and that will indeed be about fine with no bonuses. He's in the team then. And take a look now at this perfectly straight line of signings that we have made in this one episode already with Mingueza, with Longstaff, and with Jubels now. And that guy looks like he is going to be class. If he's got the potential to get up in the 80s, you might see this guy stick around for a while. Again, only 21 years of age. Longstaff, of course, is only 23. And then you got Mingueza, only 24. Man, what a younger little core that is moving its way into the starting 11 we have here. Now, for the rest of the transfer window, and probably the rest of this episode, if I am going to make more signings, I'm probably going to just pay up a transfer fee for 1 or 2 players if I can find them. And I'm going to make sure they're wide players, like fullbacks and wingers, I reckon. We could definitely go with a new higher rated right midfielder. That's in the forefront of my mind. And maybe a new right back or left back. But Cameron Green, I love. Paul Valentin's not too bad, but I mean, like, I'm gonna be sad when I have to remove Cameron Green from the team, because he genuinely is great for me, but his overall is not flying as high as we need it to be. And then there's also the goalkeeper situation. Stefan Marinovic is absolutely incredible in between the sticks whenever I play, but he's 31, 70 years of age, and said it again, 70 overall, god damn it, but I know he's not going to get any higher rated than this, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do going forward, because 70 is probably not a goalkeeper high quality standard in even the championship. And we've also got, of course, Simon here, 20 years of age, 71. If he starts growing in overall, he's going to be the keeper that I sim every single game with, I reckon. And Marinovic will be the keeper I play every game with. That's genuinely what I'm thinking, since, Simon actually had not too bad a game in the last one, but I mean, 5'11" versus like 6'3", 6'4". He wins every time. Shout out to Darwood too, by the way. I know that I don't know how to say your last name. I apologize, but I know that the lad watches these videos. So shout out to the Wrexham AFC boys. I'll try to give you a run in like a cup game or something. But anyway, we've got the semi-final here. I think I am going to quick sim this with my main team at risk of getting an injury. It would suck if we were to do that. But I think most amount of cash possible from this entire preseason friendly tournament is pretty important. So throwing everything I've got at it, and it's going to pay off with Jubels scoring in his first game for the club. Paul Valentin, the right back, getting the first. Terrific stuff. And the final will be against Michelin. We've already beaten them 3-1 before, but we're not going to do the same again. In fact, far from it. 3-0. You've got Evander Owamabil scoring, and dear, he actually got a brace, Owamabil. God damn it. He used to play for my local team. God damn it. A heap of more transfer offers coming through. Ewan Barber, not going anywhere, not selling him. Paul Mullen, an offer from, I'm not too sure what country that club would be from, but he's definitely not going anywhere. Grant Ward, a swap deal. Who's the player? Juan Delgado, who's 70 rated and a right midfielder. I am keen for a right mid, but I want them to be ideally a bit younger than that. And Marinovic, I don't think, even though that's probably a smart transfer for us, if we could especially get a little more cash, I'm not ready to let him go, man. I want to keep him around for one more season. To be honest with you, though, if it becomes apparent that he's just not high enough rated for this league, then maybe I have to make a decision, which would suck. But either way, 9.5 mil, 20k worth of wage, that's about what we're going to play with for the rest of this window. So with about, you know, the 10 million or so that I've got left in cold hard cash, I'm going to see what I can afford. I don't think it's going to be up into the high 70s. If I'm going to pay a transfer fee for a player, it's going to probably be a low 70s rated player. But ideally, I'll hopefully be able to get a youngster in that can grow in overall. And looking at my shortlist, man, I've got players I'd love to sign, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. Like, okay, Brereton Diaz here, who is an Englishman, but he is now playing for Chile. He decided to nominate for them. I don't actually know what his ties there are, but he just said, you know, bugger it, let's play for Chile. For the vibes, let's go for it. And now, they've added Diaz to his last name and everything. I would love to go for him, but 12 million looks like it might be a bit too much. Charlie Masonda is not bad either, but he's a little bit old, and his physical stats, like his stamina, is disgusting. Nuno Tavares is a player I wouldn't mind going for either. Very nice left back, and of course, we've signed him in previous career modes before. He's been good for me, but again, about that $12 million mark when he's only valued 9.5, it's tough. We'd be spending everything on either Tavares here or Diaz, and I'm not sure. I've got possibly Musa Wague here, I think, from Barcelona. He's about on that 10 mil mark. I could go for him possibly. But in all honesty, I've got a couple of players shortlisted here. Some older players that maybe won't be playing as much. Guys like Kashke and Davo, I still don't know if I'm going to let go of, but I've got them listed at the moment anyway. And I might just see. Grant Ward's been class. 28 and 70. I don't know if I could get a decent amount for him and I could build up some cash to make a big signing like that. Maybe I'll go for it. Like, let me delegate this. I'm not going to try to swap. Let me see if I can get just around 2.5 mil for him. I'll counter for just under 3. Just see what they say. I'll just continue to like advance on forward and just see really what happens. 2.7 million for Grant Ward when he's nearly 29 and 70 rated. Tell you what, I'm not... This one sucks, but again, we have got so many other now higher rated players that I know are going to kill it. Grant Ward, I'm sorry. I think we have to do this for the betterment of the team. I'm going to accept this, and I might be letting other players go. Guys like you and Barber are coming through. Look, I mean, he's the same overall as Grant Ward, and nearly 10 years younger. You know he's going to be better. We have to give him the time. Paul Mullen again, just don't worry about it. He's not going anywhere. Same with you and Barber. I'm not letting him go to Standard Liège either. Getting close to August as well, and I'm going to be sending away some scouts too. So I'm going to need money for that as well. 2 million's been added into the budget. Nice. Davo, a transfer for him for 2 million. He was class for us in League 2. He dropped off in League 1, and now we're in the Championship, and I don't know if he'd be getting any better, but again, we'll do the delegation. Again, I'll try to get about bang on exactly what we got for Grant Ward. I'm going to counter for the exact same thing. That could take us possibly to 14 million, and then I reckon we're in big business. And I might go for, I'm thinking Diaz over Nuno Tavares at this point. We will just have to wait and see. I'm going to quick sim this training session. We're going to end up in August, and we will only be 1 day away, ladies and gentlemen, from our first league game in the Championship. Holy crap, it just sneaks up on you, doesn't it? But we would be playing Bristol City away for our first Championship game. And if no transfer activity happens in the next 24 hours, then the same team that we have now will be the same team. Wow, they've only offered to 2.3. I don't know if I want to sell him for just 2.3. Nah, guys, you are going to have to sell for about 2.7 million minimum. The same for Grant Ward. Look, that is what I'm going to counter for, 2.7 million. I feel like that's not too crazy an increase. If you pay that, he is yours. I don't know about that, man. I'm going to counter for 2.6, but that is literally it with me. What's it going to be then, mother truckers? If it's not 2.6, it's not happening. I will walk away completely. They're taking it. They're taking it. Davo from Ibiza is going to Portugal. Well, oh, no, wait a minute. That's not even Portugal. Where is that? That's like Brazil. Oh my God, to Club Atletico Talareres. I don't even know what that was, but Jesus. Look, I don't know what to say. We're probably going to sign a better winger in the future anyway to replace him. I'll be doing the same for the right back and the left back position as well, and eventually the goalkeeper. But this is the team, ladies and gentlemen, that will play its first game in the Championship. Bristol City versus Wrexham AFC. Oh, baby. Can we finish in the top half? We have to be consistent. Of course, we will have to be. But can we get promoted? You know, that's always the goal. With this team, as strong as I can make it in one season, or at least in one transfer window, it'll be interesting to see what kind of results we get, since we do simulate a fair few games in a season. But What are we expecting from this game in the Bristol City game? I just want a good performance. That's all I want. And finally, Noah May. Yes, one of the higher potential players in the team, 65 rated. I'll start playing him a bit more when hopefully some chances open up, but it's up to the lad himself. Yeah, sure, feel like that's only safe. But yes, I do have a lot of young high potential players in the team. I'm going to try to share the sugar in terms of minutes this season. But this is it, people. And look at this team that we will start the championship off with. Up top, Mullen and the new striker, Jubels. We will see how he goes. Manu on the left, Barber and Longstaff. The centre midfield partnership for this season with Davo on the right wing. His potential last game for Wrexham AFC with a move on the cards. Cameron Green, Hayden, Mingueza is the new addition in the back line with Valentin at the right back position. Those two Spaniards right next to each other. And then we have got Stefan Marinovic in goal. I will keep him for this championship season, maybe at least up until the January transfer window. But that's our starting 11, people. Can we start our championship campaign off with a win? We are underway. Bristol City, our first opponents in the new division here. Can we start off well and make a big impression? Bristol City, will see what they have in store. I think they're meant to be a fairly decent championship side. I don't know if they'll be contending for Premier League promotion or not. I guess we'll have to wait and see. And of course, the debuts of all these new men. I can't wait to see how they're going to go and who's going to be a shining star. Out of the 3 that we bought, I'm going to be keeping my eye on all of them. We'll see who has the better debut, and we'll see who in this Bristol City team is going to be the danger. But it's down to us, and of course, the new man with the armband, Paul Mullen, Super Paul Mullen, to get it kicked off. Underway, the championship. Here we are, baby. Davo, of course, would love to get you a goal, son. Davo, cut back. And a finish from Jubels, which was blocked by Callas. Oh, nearly an incredible start. Nearly an incredible start. Get the big boy Hayden on it. Get hopefully a good delivery. That is right on the money. Will he win this header? Hayden! Oh, my Lord. It somehow just wouldn't stay under the bar. So close there. Well, that could be going in the goal. My Lord, that would have been if Marinovic didn't grab it. Nice work. Now, let's work it wider, or even better than this. Let's try to get this to Paul Mullen. That is a near brilliant perfection ball, but it's again just a little too high for Paul Mullen to control, but not bad from Davo. You're making me regret selling you with balls like that. Oh, Longstaff, nice tackle. Again, not going to get the fortuitous bounce though, but good stuff from you. Tackle there. Oh, he's missed. Where is the defense? Oh, my right back, my centre back was nowhere to be seen. And look, he's just chilling in the 6-yard box with all that space. Good save, Marinovic. Oh, I'm just seeing in the mini-map. Oh, there was a chance for me to bang it forward. It's just kicked straight into a defender, though. Longstaff does enough to control that. Fair enough from Ginger Pirlo. Sliding that ball in's not bad either. Another pass here. Cut back. Spin. Mullen. Still got it at the ball at his feet. And a fingertip. Saved by Bentley. Oh, through the gates here. And that, don't tell me, was onside. Oh my God, that was such a quick move. But thankfully off target. Barber, I'm not going to shoot here. Longstaff could have a pop here. Off the top of the crossbar. Didn't really figure out what side of the goal I wanted to go for. In the end, it ends up going straight down the middle, but nearly scoring it. Just coming off of the top of the bar, so close. No breakthrough as of yet for either side, and it's very frustrating at the moment. Mullen, Jubels, wide. Davo on the curl. You already know! Wide of the target. Oh, my Lord. That was so close. Not really. It was actually quite wide. It curled back a fair bit, though. Oh, that is such a fortuitous bounce. And they're going to take the lead. Oh, of course. That is such a fucking typical FIFA half there. We have been absolutely pounding the chances or trying to create the chances with all their possession. And we make a tackle here or an interception or whatever. I don't know if that was a tackle or if it was a pass, but either way, they have just found the way for Vyman to make his way through, and he has absolutely smashed this into the top corner. No chance at all. That is absolutely fucking typical, though. We would pepper their goal, try to create so many chances, and they would sneak a lead like that. It was, I should have seen that coming. That type of half was set up from the moment we kicked off. Longstaff, can we find a way to sneak a goal here? Last second, Jubels. Jubels! Oh, it's again saved by Bentley. Our third corner of the day. Delivery is great. Bentley wins the header. It'll hit the crossbar for the second time today. Mullen, not another effort. Header down. Jubels, pass. Davo curler, blocked, passed out. How many fucking chances did we get in that half just for them to take the lead? That is a FIFA half right there, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck this game. Absolute load of piss. All right, fine. Now you've made me mad. Oh. I said they made me mad. I didn't say I was going to do anything about it. Fuck! Vyman is the one running everything here. Cameron Green, that's a bad attempt at the tackle. But then again, centre-back's there. And just, they take the touch away from him. It's just like they don't ever block off a player ever. They never put their arms down. They never push. They never reach. If you don't step in front of them, they just always fucking just step around them. They never try to stop them getting past. I hate it, man. 2-0 down. What the fuck? They barely had any chances today. Longstaff, pass, Barber, back for Longstaff. He runs into the back of fucking De Silva and gets blocked off himself. Oh, nicely intercepted there from Paul Valentin. Christ, this game is pissing me off at the moment. Not a bad ball in, but again, Callas, Mullen gets in the way. Through ball here. He's offside. Oh my God. Manu now running. I'm going to cut inside. I don't like that. Oh my God, it's just been a fucking disaster. Manu. Up the middle for Jubels. The touch here. The near post finish. It's not going to happen today, people. It is not going to happen. This game, it has been fucking coded for us to not score a thing. This is going in the top corner. I know it is. And it's still getting denied. Davo's last appearance. Again, it looked promising at the start, but he comes off now. Longstaff too. He's not been bad, but just again, nothing. And a few other changes too. Cameron Green, fucking hell. He used to be so great for me. And genuinely, this one performance, he's been absolutely torched by Vyman. He's already made me consider getting rid of him. Hayden, you've had 3 fucking attempts on goal. You fucking cunt. You've not got 1 on target. Just keep it down. We're looking at the stats after this game, and I'm going to have a fucking cry over how terrible our offense has been. 3 minutes of added time. Yeah, sure, sweet. Put our fucking suffering like just to an end. All right, now how do we counterattack here? How do we get a move going? How do we get in behind? Hosanna, nothing up in front, nothing to the side, nothing to the back. Just the fucking deadest offensive game I may have ever experienced in my entire life. I can't honestly fathom it. What a back heel. No one's going to get there. They're going to make it 3. That is the end of the game. And what a fucking typical way to finish this game when it's been an absolute fuckfest. Nice little drag back and back heel, and again, no one get to him in time. They finish and smash it in the top corner. Oh my Lord. I don't even really think we've played that poorly. We've had too many shots that have been incredible, just saves, and shots that have just been nicked at the last second, and we've hit the bar, I think maybe twice, but oh my God. It could have been a totally different day, but instead it's been just a purely frustrating. These are the games of football that make you go, fuck this sport, it is shit. Like you just would never watch a game of football ever again if you were on the opposite side. For Bristol City, it's not like they've been bad either, but we deserve more than a 3-0 fucking loss today. Hell, we deserved a goal, and we didn't deliver. What a frustrating start to our season. We're going to need more, and of course, going to need to be way better. And some players, I swear, have already, played themselves out of the starting 11 going forward. Like Cameron Green. That left-back performance, that was the worst you've ever played. What, mate, you're on your way out. 1 performance and I'm done with him. We have an expected goals of 4, basically. 3.9 with 9 shots. The possession is always way lower for me in almost any game. Even if I dominate, I might only have 40% possession. But 4 expected goals. They had 2.3. They get 3. We don't score 1. This is what I'm talking about when I say we should have at least had 1. I'm not even saying we should have won the game with almost double their expected goals. But just fucking 1 goal, FIFA. Bloody painful. It's a good thing we haven't had too many games like that in this series. But every time we do, I'm looking at the expected goals when we fail to hit the back of the net. We're going to see what the highest expected goals is that I managed to fucking pull off without actually hitting the back of the net. 4 is going to be the target. Another transfer offer here for another player that was doing all right for us last season here in James Jones, 2.2. I think after selling Grant Ward, I might hang on to James Jones, but I'm still keen to be letting go of these kinds of players. I will also advance, by the way, to this game against Portsmouth. This will be the first home game of the season in our new big bitchin' stadium, and we will save that for the next episode. Another transfer offer here for Paul Mullen and a swap deal. The player involved is the same overall, but 2 years younger, a centre mid. I'm just, again, not letting him go. But I gotta say, Paul Mullen absolutely ghosted in that game. Totally. We could not get him a touch. The only players I say played well would be Longstaff, Manu maybe. Jubel's got a lot of the ball, but turned it over a bit. I mean, like, that's basically about it, really. Look, it's early days, and at least Portsmouth have also started off with a loss, so you know what? Fine, let's do it. I am going to play them in the next episode. Brand new stadium. Get ready for it. It should be an absolute cracker. We're needing to bounce back. We've got 11 million or so in the budget. Expect that to be way higher when we sell a few more players, and maybe eventually we will make that big transfer in the next episode. Let me know who you think I should be going for. Is it a left back? Is it, of course, a right mid to replace Davo? Or maybe a new right back or whatever, a goalkeeper, whatever you think. I mean, I've got my ideas, but I'm keen to hear what you guys have to say as well. That'll do it for me, though, in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry I couldn't even deliver one bloody goal for you. But, what can I say? I just had one of those days, unfortunately. See you for the next one, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Master Bucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed. Catch you later, and bye-bye.